it's the title actually brings us nicely into our next item, because if you imagine if you're in a care home, or someone you love's in a care home, and you don't get out and about as much as you used to. Well, how about visiting some of your favourite sites, some of your favourite locations, places where you used to be, and routes maybe that you used to travel, and you could do all of that without actually moving anywhere. Well, and this is now possible because of a pioneering collaboration between Atlantic Technological University, ATU, and Riada Care Ltd. And they together are bringing virtual reality technology to elderly care homes. And I'm joined now by the project lead at ATU Donegal, William Farrelly, and the director of the Riada Care Group, Luke Gavigan. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you,
John.
Thank you.
Hopefully explaining all of this to me. All right then, let's find out first about a little bit about the end user look and the difference that it can make. So as I outlined there, you're in a care home, and you can't travel much, if at all, but you really miss the places where you used to be, and the people that you used to see in certain environments, and traveling around certain areas. It's all possible now with this headset.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've residents of varying different needs and abilities, some of which, of course, can go out as often as they want, and some can no longer. And thankfully, completely randomly, got a phone call from Willie from the ATU. How long ago was it? 9 months ago now.
Yeah.
Asking if we were happy to partake in a program that would actually bring the outside indoors, which was, honestly, it was magic. So we essentially identified varying residents depending on their needs, worked with them and their families, and just thought, right.
That was two care homes here in Letterkenny.
Yeah, the pilot, first of all, was in Hillcrest, and it was a structured program over 12 weeks where we identified residents, figured out things that were really important to them that they no longer had access to, and with them and their families built a video list that they could engage with. So it was tailored specifically to their needs, and honestly, it was absolutely magic. One resident in particular, his dog was the most prized thing in his life, and we tried the dog actually living at Hillcrest, but it didn't work out over time. And now he has access to going for a walk with Jessie whenever he wants.
Wow.
And seeing the reaction to his family, his sister and himself, was absolutely magic. And after that pilot, we also have Archview across town. Yeah. And as the video that before we came on air, the farm video that you saw, we brought that over, and two of our residents, one in particular, has been a fervent farmer his whole life. Yeah. And we put that on him, and I've never seen him as interactive and engaging. It was absolutely magic. He was looking at the different cattle, telling us which ones would be likely to sell at the mart better, and engaging with the fellow driving the tractor, thinking it was his brother. So it's really been magic.
Reinvigorated.
Yeah.
I just tried it there, and before we came on here, and it is amazing because it was the farm scene and the cattle and the tractor. Cause then I swung around and there was a tractor going down the road, and you could hear the tractor going down the road and see it, and it was just like you were there. It really is amazing. And I suppose, William, I mean, this has been trialled now in care homes, but there's all sorts of applications for it.
There are all sorts of applications. There's care homes, there's palliative care units, there's a number of community-based organisations. We've done trials with community-based organisations in Donegal and in Derry, and we found that, VR and this type of thing, this virtual reality and 360 video is amazing. It's amazing impact.
But this is one very simple and relatively straightforward. I'm sure the technology is not straightforward, but this is a relatively straightforward a way that new technology can make such a difference in people's lives.
It can make such an impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Such a
and you've seen it, and more than look, you've seen the examples of almost how transformative it can be.
I've been on those videos myself. I've partaken in them, so yeah. It's been
and then the reaction then when people put it on, no more than mine earlier, and realize, oh wow, I'm right in there.
It really is class. Like one of our residents uses this nearly daily now, and he loves it. And he was speaking to me the last day saying his grandsons were laughing at him, going, "How the hell are you using that? They haven't used them yet either." So it's opened up a completely new world to him now. He's exhausted the video library. He's surfing the web. He's using YouTube. And one little thing that you said there, Willie, that you were in the videos. That's one thing that we were wondering, would that impact the experience or not? But he actually turned around and he was like, "Oh, this is brilliant! I'm going for a walk with these people. This is lovely."
Yeah.
And it's been lovely. Yeah.
And William, I suppose there's all sorts of options that people could make videos featuring loved ones. I mean, if somebody's in a care home, they've got family in the United States, a video could be made with that family, and that person could be pretty much in the room with them.
That's absolutely correct. So what we've done over the summer is develop a set of videos that will allow people, relatives and carers both, to develop videos and then to transpose those videos onto a 3D virtual reality headset.
Yeah.
And that's where this comes from.
Yeah. And it's all about the images, or mostly the videos that are made.
It's mostly about
That's
the
the
videos,
key.
yeah. That's the key. The impact that it has on human lives, the impact it has on the residents, older people, and people in palliative care.
And how does it work on site then? Do you have a library? Does it's aimed at individuals, or it's tailored to individuals? So will each individual have a number of videos that can be put on for them?
That would be the idea. So to start, we had the pilot program, and we then, thankfully, the library was all built around local experiences, so it was able to be enjoyed by others. But once we make sure staff are trained up properly, be part of the activities program where people can identify these things and memories that mean a lot to them, and we can go and capture those videos specifically for them. So I guess the first period was testing, and now it's investing and making sure people know how to use it, make sure it's available in each nursing home, and that it's safe to use as well for the residents. As you saw yourself, it's a unique experience.
Absolutely, because I was standing up and I had to sit down because I thought I was going to fall. It was a wee bit disconcerting. But then once I was in the right position and in the right part of the, I don't know what you call that, the aura or the circle, the boundary, then it all made sense. Then it all came together. You were where you were supposed to be, I suppose. And William, part of the key to this will be then, teaching Luke and the staff how to use it and how to make the videos.
Yeah, we've made several videos, like little videos themselves that people can look at on a computer screen, and then they can actually make the videos for themselves and transpose the videos onto a VR headset.
So the videos can be made the same way you would any video with a phone or
you need a 360 camera. So it's like a specialized camera. It's not a regular camera, no.
Okay.
But thankfully the program, the Data to Sustain program from the ATU, they have provided all of this for us. So we have all of the equipment, we have the training program. Right. It's just a case of actually committing to it and making staff aware that it's available, and also residents too.
Yeah, but the reaction's been positive so far.
Oh, very positive,
brilliant. Brilliant. It really is class.
I can imagine, and as you've outlined, some of the capabilities, whether that's with a favorite pet or bringing you back to a job that you did years ago, or
walk on the beach, just seeing the waves coming in. We did some trials with waves with VR, and the waves were coming in and people were lifting their feet because they didn't want to get their feet wet.
I think I'd do that myself. Definitely. And then you could take people on routes and past properties that they will be familiar with, just sort of down memory lane, so to speak.
Yes,
it's brilliant. What exactly is it Data to Sustain?
Data to Sustain.
I should say.
It's a European innovation hub, and it specialises in digitising the operations of companies.
Okay.
So this project was funded under the Test Before Invest program, and basically the ATU is a lead partner in that organisation.
Okay. Well, it looks and sounds like one that is is very rewarding and is most certainly delivering. And well done on delivering it, William.
Thank you.
Taking it up, Luke, and I hope it's a success.
Yeah, and thank you to you, William, and also the ATU for organising it, because it's amazing, and it's actually a very good EU story as well, because all of this funding exists, but having access to an institution like the ATU, being proximal to one in the first place, never mind one that's engaging with the community, is unique. So thank you very, very much.
So there's the EU funding, then there's the ATU making the developments, and then yourself in the care homes as the end user.
We sort of transfer the technology from the ATU out to and we have great impact in doing that. So
Brilliant.
Magic.
Okay, well, long may it continue. Thanks very